Once upon a time, in the quiet African village of Ile Oluji, lived a humble family of farmers. Adenike and Ademola were hardworking, but poor, living off the land and toiling day and night to provide for their only son, Makonjuola. Though their means were meager, their hearts were rich with love and wisdom. Makonjuola was a spirited boy, full of dreams and desires. Unlike his parents, who believed in the slow and steady growth of crops, Makonjuola often found himself yearning for more. He wanted to break free from the shackles of poverty and taste the wealth and luxuries he had heard about from travelers passing through their village. One evening, after a long day on the farm, Makonjuola approached his parents as they sat by the fire, enjoying some meal. "Mother, father," Makonjuola began, "why do you have to work so hard for so little? There must be a faster way to become rich." Adenike smiled gently, her face illuminated by the flickering of the flames. "My son," she said, "true wealth comes not from haste, but from patience and hard work. The land rewards those who respect the rhythm of it." Ademola nodded in agreement. "Makonjuola, my boy, the world outside our village may seem alluring, but quick riches often lead to downfall. Listen to the wisdom of the land and your ancestors." Makonjuola, however, was not convinced. He had heard enough stories to believe that there must be a shortcut to prosperity. Determined to prove his parents wrong, he decided to seek advice from the village elder, Baba Ifayemi, who is known for his knowledge and connection to the spiritual world. The next morning, Makonjuola made his way to Baba Ifayemi's hut, situated on the outskirts of the village. The elder welcomed him warmly, his eyes twinkling with curiosity. "What brings you here, young Makonjuola?" Baba Ifayemi asked. "Baba," Makonjuola began, "I want to know if there is a faster way to become rich. My parents say patience and hard work are the only ways, but I believe there must be a quicker path." "Baba, there must be." Baba Ifayemi stroked his long white beard thoughtfully. "Ah, the impatience of youth," he mused. "There is a tale, my boy, of a magical seed that can bring great wealth. But be warned, the path to acquiring and nurturing this seed is fraught with challenges." Intrigued and excited, Makonjuola listened intently as Baba Ifayemi explained the legend of the magical seed. According to the elder, the seed was hidden deep in the heart of the forbidden forest, guarded by spirits and wild animals. The journey to retrieve it was perilous, but those who succeeded were said to gain immense riches. Ignoring the elder's warning, Makonjuola decided to embark on the quest for the magical seed. He packed a small bag with provisions and set off early in the morning, his heart filled with determination and a vision full of wealth. As Makonjuola ventured deeper into the forbidden forest, the air grew thick with mystery. Shadows danced among the trees, and strange noises echoed around him. Undeterred, Makonjuola pressed on, guided by the hope of a better future. Days turned into weeks as Makonjuola navigated the dense forest, facing numerous challenges. He crossed treacherous rivers, climbed steep cliffs, and fought off wild animals. Despite the hardship, Makonjuola's resolve remained unshaken. One fateful day, as Makonjuola approached the clearing, he spotted a small but radiant seed, glowing in an otherworldly light. His heart leaped with joy, for he knew that this must be the magical seed he's been seeking. Just as he was about to reach out to grab it, a voice boomed from the shadows. "Who dares to disturb the sacred grove?" the voice demanded. Out of the darkness emerged a spirit, its form shifting and ethereal. "I am Makonjuola," the boy replied, his voice steady despite the fear gripping his heart. "I seek the magical seed to bring wealth to my family." The spirit studied Makonjuola for a moment before speaking. "The seed you seek holds great power, but it comes with a heavy price. Do you truly understand the consequences of your desire?" Without hesitation, Makonjuola nodded. "I am willing to do whatever it takes. I am willing." The spirit's eyes glowed with an eerie light. "Very well then, you may take the seed, but remember this. Wealth gained without patience and wisdom is fleeting. The seed will test you, and only those who honor its essence will reap its true rewards." Makonjuola seized the seed and hurried back into his village, his mind racing with thoughts of the prosperity it would bring. Upon his return, he planted the seed in a special corner of the family farm. He tended to it with great care, following the instructions given by the spirit. Days turned into weeks, and the seed began to sprout, growing into a magnificent tree laden with golden fruits. Words of Makonjuola's success spread quickly, and people from the neighboring villages came to marvel at the tree and its miraculous fruits. At first, the golden fruits brought immense wealth to Makonjuola and his family. They sold the fruits at the market and used the money to improve their farm, buy new clothes, and enjoyed the luxuries that they had once dreamed of. Makonjuola reveled in the admiration and the envy of his peers, believing he had outsmarted his parents' teachings. However, as time passed, strange things began to happen. The golden fruits, once plentiful and vibrant, started to wither and fall prematurely. In fact, the soil around the tree grew barren, and other crops on the field began to suffer. Despite Makonjuola's efforts, the tree's magic seemed to be fading. Desperate and confused, Makonjuola sought out Baba Ifayemi once more. The elder listened patiently as Makonjuola recounted the events and the troubles plaguing his farm. "Baba, why is this happening?" Makonjuola asked, his voice tinged with desperation. "But I followed the spirit's instructions. Why are the fruits dying? Why is our land becoming barren?" Baba Ifayemi sighed deeply. Makonjuola, the spirit warned you that the wealth gained without patience and wisdom is fleeting. It will go. The magical seed was a test, not a shortcut. You sought quick riches, but true prosperity comes from nurturing the land and respecting its natural rhythms, Baba said. Makonjuola's shoulders sagged as the weight of his actions dawned on him. He realized that in his haste to gain wealth, he had neglected the fundamental principles his parents taught him. "Is there any way I can fix this, Baba?" Makonjuola asked. "Yes, my son, there is a way," Baba Ifayemi replied kindly. "You must return to the basics. Uproot that magical tree and let the land rest. Rebuild your farm with patience and hard work. The soil needs time to heal, and so do you." Determined to make amends, Makonjuola returned to his family's farm and shared Baba Ifayemi's advice with his parents. Together, they uprooted the magical tree and let the land lie fallow, giving it time to recover. They planted new crops, tending to them with care and dedication. Months turned into years, and the farm slowly began to flourish once more. The soil revitalized by their patience and hard work, yielding bountiful harvests. Makonjuola learned to appreciate the value of patience and the rewards it brought. As Makonjuola grew older, he became known as a wise and prosperous farmer, respected by all the village people. He often shared his stories with young villagers, children from other villages, teaching them the importance of patience and the dangers of seeking quick riches. One evening, as Makanjuola sat by the fire with his own children, he recounted the tale of the magical seed and the lessons he had learned. "Remember, my children," he said, "true riches is not found in shortcuts, but in the diligent and in the patient work we do. Respect the land and honor its rhythms, and it will definitely reward you abundantly." And so, the legacy of patience and wisdom was passed down through the generations, ensuring that the village of Ile Oluji thrived in harmony with the land and its timeless lessons. The end. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.